Hello everyone, welcome here. Today, we're going to play some Valheim. Gonna wander around in the Mistlands and see if we can discover anything cool. Let's see. We're decently well supplied at the moment. Let's go ahead and heat up. Where'd I put the portal? It's over there, you guys know. Where the old ship portal was. Okay. So let's go more or less straight south and see if we can go down here in this unexplored area some. That's the plan. So I think I hear something over that way. Did I enjoy my nap? I did not take a nap. I just straight up slept the whole day. So I don't think that can count as a nap. Get up here. There's something over there that seems unhappy. Matter of fact, there might be a lot of something over there that seems unhappy. Oh, I didn't grab the rested buff because even if you have it when you save the game, you lose it when you start the game, because why wouldn't you do that? Just take all the players' buffs. They don't need them. I really should turn around and go back and get it, but... there's something right over there. And I don't want to find out what it is when I don't have my rested buff. Because that sounds like a bad time. Yeah. Because your stamina regen's so much slower. It's actually incredible. Yeah, let's not find out what was actually over there. It's probably some of those bug things. Hello, Sealith. Alright. Let's go back to our tower and get the rested buff this time. Come on. Give me the damn buff. There we go, finally. Now our stamina is going to last more than 5 seconds. Space Haven? I've heard the name. I have definitely not looked at the game though. Okay, that's much better. Our stamina actually regenerates at a rate that means we'll be able to get somewhere. Just what, 1.0 a few days ago? I want to get up on top of this thing because it seems like a good idea. After all, it's not like this game has fall damage or anything. Oh wait. Yeah, let's go this way. There's a small clearing in the mist here, but unfortunately there's nothing really useful inside of it. There's a sword, which I should probably mark. There's a bug thing. Apparently he's really bad at hitting me. Get your bug ass back here. There we go. Now it's a dead bug. Okay, let's mark this. Which is already marked as clearing. Or this is marked as clearing, okay. Which, sure, it is. We'll leave that marker alone for now. I want to keep going south, so this way is probably better. Okay, there's water. Which isn't really what I was looking for, just sand. And now we're getting turned around and headed back north. Let's go over here and follow the edge of the water. Okay, here's one of those rows of marble. Which I don't care about. Damn it, I missed the block. Okay. Now. Yeah, the thing is I have already way too many games I want to play. Adding a new one. Well, it gotta be something really good. Okay. This is a nice little clearing here. Some armor. Roots. Bug. Oh, what's that? Okay, let's mark this. Ooh. That's a big bug. Yeah. I don't want to go over there. I have decided. I do kind of want to go over there and check out that lantern. Okay. Just a random ass lantern holding back the mist around it. Got some dwagger over here. Joke puffs. Okay, that's mountain biome. Okay. I don't have any heat protection. Which means we really don't want to tangle with that. I do want those though. Is there anything we can see from up here? Other than a very scary bug almost directly below us. There's something over there. Okay. I don't want to tangle with Mr. Bug directly below us. Unless he drops some material that the smaller ones don't drop. But I don't want to have to run out here to recover my body either, so. I really need to bring my anti-fire wine along. Just in case you run into one of them floating bastards again. That and keeping materials to build a portal on me at all times is probably not the worst idea ever. Oh, there's another structure. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of dagger. Oh, hello, Munin. Happened upon outposts of the forlorn Dwyer clans, long since separated from their kin and whatever. Trapped here still, they still toil, expecting a reprieve that will never come. It's a sad fate. Okay, whatever. I found one of these before, I think. Okay. There's a bunch of them in here. One of these crates, there's something attacking outposts, and this dropped that extractor I have. Yeah, okay. So we should mark this. Owl. Didn't actually hurt, but anyway. Outpost. Okay. Let's go this way, where I thought I saw that other structure, which might just be another one of those outposts. Okay. Let's mark the armor. It seems like a bad idea to mine these for actual resources because it's so slow compared to just going and finding a copper rock somewhere. But, like, we could. So I should probably mark them. Here's a nice little clearing. The sword. Bunch of mage caps. Okay. This clearing's much larger than most. Or at least most that I've seen so far. Yeah, there's definitely another tower. Wait, is that a third tower? I think it is. Okay. Maybe these towers have something to do with why the clearing is so large? Okay, we got a bunch of wire. We got spiral stairs that I wish I could build. There's more of those crates. That I wish I could take without alerting or making everybody annoyed. I think there's a thing you can do where you can crush them with a... Oh, hello. Oh, what the hell? Here, target the crate, damn it. Did we get the crate? I got a material called soft tissue or something. Holy shit, it is wrecking this place. Here. Target the ward so I can delete this thing. Where is it? I can't see it. Okay, getting up there is going to be really annoying. No! Damn it. That was just a couple of projectiles and it just wrecked this place. Fizzles softly with ancient memories, okay. With whatever it is, we've got like 19 of it now. But it didn't seem to unlock anything, which is odd. I'm gloriously aflame. Stand over here beside this thing. What is it? Alright. Like, I'm okay if it brings down most of the building. I just wish it would remove this ward. Sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Here, let me out. I'm going to go ahead and drop the wood. Since that's a lot of weight for... what did I just get? Bunch of blue something, whatever it is. Oh, blue jute. Okay, that's the stuff that the... oh, and a Dweller extractor, okay. I kind of wanted that. I didn't know where it had landed, though. Okay. So having that bastard core this place out got me quite a lot of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and drop this wood. Keep my weight down a little bit. Where did I see the other tower around here? That's not the button I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna cross that one off, or here. I'm gonna cross that one off because it has been looted, mostly. There's some ancient armor and a root. That bastard is definitely not dead. Where'd it go, though? Oh, it's over there. I might be able to kill the thing, because it was very close to dead. It's not reduced to rubble. The outside's still mostly intact. Where are you going, you giant piece of shit? Okay, it was maybe not as dead as I thought it was. Oh, come on. Stupid stamina. Also, stupid thing flying away from me, so I can't hit its underside. Of course, there goes my rusted buff. Oops. Stop flying around the other side of the tower, you stupid piece of shit. Stop flying around the tower, you stupid piece of shit. There we go. There we go. Of course, now without my rested buff, it's going to be really, really obnoxious to get my stamina back. Because that seems like a good gameplay mechanic. Alright, let's leave. Pick up that blue jute. Seems like a useful material. And around here somewhere, that away, I marked what looked like another tower. And I don't know if it was this tower that I saw, or if it was the other tower that I saw while approaching this tower. But I think there's a tower over there somewhere. Or something right up here anyway. Those are seekers. Stamina. Okay, I need stamina. Like really badly I need stamina. Wait, what was that? I saw a brief needs something message for a second while looking down. It was something Primordia. And then it disappeared. It was like right here. What the hell? Yeah, like right here. I was looking down at the ground, and I just got a brief flash of a message that said something or other Primordia. I didn't pick something up because it didn't show a message. And it also said needs at the end of it, which like in the same way it would say needs tool. With whatever kind of tool it might need, or whatever it needed. Weird. It must have been a bug or something, because whatever it is, I'm not seeing it now. Okay. This one's apparently infested with something. Alright, what do you want? These are the Dweger homes, built long ago in Gilded Age. Okay. Halls below and the treasures left within are now guarded by more sinister lodgers. Oh, is this a dungeon? Let's go slowly so we don't just instantly teleport inside. Okay. The halls beyond are very impressive. Just trying to get lost in the winding tunnels and secret passageways, will you? Okay. Well, we definitely don't want to go in here without the rusted buff. But that is a place that we want to check out. That means we should probably head to the coast and then head north to get home. The coast, because hopefully it'll be harder to get lost when we're close to the coast. Also, this stamina system is so ass. Regen is so bad when you are not rested. It's basically, you explored too long, now you can't play the game. Have fun. There's something over there that I do not want to tangle with, I'm sure. Alright. I could probably gather up a little bit of wood or something and build a campfire and sit beside it long enough to get a rested buff. There's some armor. Okay, we don't want to run much because that uses up our stamina, and we have not enough of that already. Well, we can run a little bit to keep our stamina just not quite full. Ah, we got completely turned around. What the hell? No, choking puffs. You can use those. We're almost to the plains. At which point, it should be much, much easier to find our way. Yeah, of course we got wet. That makes our stamina regen even worse. Should be much, much easier to find our way to our portal. Let's get out of here enough that I can see that we're not immediately going to run into anything hostile out here. Speaking of which, there's the something hostile. Okay, we got lucky there. Stamina regen was just fast enough to kill it. You probably don't have inventory space for the black metal. Alright. I'd rather have black metal than I would coins, honestly. We have thousands of coins already that I'm never going to use. Oh. Alright, we got some copper. Got another extractor. Black metal. Okay, that rest of it can go. Wait, no? What am I missing? Oh, there's copper. We got a bunch of copper scrap. Not sure where that came from. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go stack these materials up. I'm not sure if this soft tissue, I'm guessing it's not a food. So let's go stuff it in one of the miscellaneous chests. If I'm wrong, then, well. Put the blue jute down beside the red jute. Okay, we did recover a few new materials. I'm gonna grab... Should I grab material to make a portal? And we can stick it at that dungeon? It's probably a good idea, because who knows what's in there, and we might die. And which means I need material to make 2 portals, which means I need fine wood, because we don't have enough of it. Damn it. I don't want to go collecting fine wood. Let's move the mist portal. But I don't want to move the mist portal because it's got a pile of stuff there I need to collect. I guess I could rename the marker. Yeah, let's not move the mist portal. I'm gonna grab the ship portal and bring it with me. Okay. Oh, I didn't grab rested or anything. Probably be a good idea to do that. If we're going to be going into a dungeon, we probably want a higher class of food. So let's take a serpent stew with us. The fire resistance barley one I should just be bringing with us on these expeditions no matter what. Okay. Oh. It's not late enough that we can sleep yet. That's annoying. Wonder if we can get comfort up higher than what we have it. The hot tub would definitely help if we put that somewhere. So I should probably get one of those. That's like 10 iron and 6 tar though. I don't think I have that. And we definitely don't have room up here for it, so you'd have to go someplace else. And bleh. Okay. Take the Blades portal. Okay. Eat up. I do want something that gives me stamina because that just seems like a really good idea. Should have repaired my gear, but I forgot, and also it's not that damaged, so it won't matter. There's a fish just laying on the ground. Why is this armor crossed off? Must have accidentally clicked it. Ah! Sudden water. Okay. That's annoying, because now we're going to have reduced regen for no good reason. Other than that, the game hates me apparently. There's a sword. Back here, you piece of shit. There we go. Oh, what is this? Hello. Jotun once ruled 10th world till their time ran out. They were ousted by some other power. Petrified bone. Pick their bones and break their domes. Okay. Well, that's a fairly clear indicator of what I should be doing. I do have a pick on me. Oh yeah, this is a rock and I can break it. Soft tissue and petrified bone. Okay. Well, I guess we figured out how we're supposed to get that soft tissue. Did I actually pick up any petrified bone as an item, or? No, just soft tissue. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm still not sure what this stuff is for. And mining into it from the bottom like that was probably a bad idea. Let's break some more of this and see if it turns into anything useful. Oh yeah, it turns into black marble. That's not how marble's made, but anyway. Let's mark it. Right now I'm not incredibly interested in mining out every little bit of it. Let me out. Oh, come on. There we go. Now. Okay. So if I hadn't gotten that stuff from the Dweger Tower already, I would have gotten it from there. There's the place where we're going. Of course, now it's raining, so it doesn't matter if we got wet by donkey in water or not. All right. There's the ship portal. Connect, please. Thank you. That's our way back here. Things go horribly, horribly wrong in the dungeon. Infested mine. It's a lot of scuttling feet. It's a lot of scuttling feet. There's a hole that seems to lead to somewhere I don't want to go. Okay, it's just a standard seeker. Because I don't want to be ambushed from behind by something else. Like that seeker. Here. Have a few arrows. That is a 2-star tick. The ticks seem really squishy and easy, but also a 2-star. Okay. Apparently they're weak to bows. Well, at least it wasn't a 2-star seeker. No, don't fall in there, you piece of shit. Okay, that's a wall of some sort. Royal jelly. Major healing mead, and I didn't see what the other one was. But it looks like that's good stuff. Old Dwyer Gate. Open. How about we don't do that just yet? Black Core. Black Forge. Eternal Campfire. Eternal Standing Brazier. Blue Standing Brazier. Eternal. Okay, this is a dead end. But we have something called a black. We can build something called a Black Forge now. How many of those are we going to need for that? 5 of them. Plus 10 wood and 10 marble. Okay. That's kind of cool looking design. That thing looks a bit purple. I don't like that. Hidden door. Okay, that's not very hidden. The 1-star seeker, help! Oh, I didn't mean to fall down here. Okay, we're screwed. Yeah, we're screwed. Oh well, at least getting back there will be fast. I do need to grab some food before we head out. Oh, and the rested buff, because for some reason they don't give it to you normally. We'll get it the fast way, instead of just waiting around. Go ahead and sleep until day. Alright. Let's make An onion soup because it's cheap. And a black soup because it's cheap. Oh, here we go. Seeker aspect. 85 Eider. 28 health, 14 stamina. Okay, that's new. Do I have something cheap that gives a good amount of health? We can make a deer soup too. It's not great, but like, it's health. And if we die again immediately, it's no big deal if we used it up. So let's face it, against this thing, we're just gonna die again immediately. Because of course we are. Okay, our body is down there. I don't want to be trapped down there right now. However, I don't see the thing that murdered us. Alright. I don't think we can block that bastard. It is. That hole in the floor is both our bane and our savior here. Because without it, we would definitely be screwed. Alright. There doesn't actually seem to be anything in here. Disappointing to say the least. It's another empty corner room, empty side room. What's through the hidden door? Another black core, pile of coins, Dweger treasure chest that has some sausages in it, and some minor healing meads. I never actually made minor healing mead, apparently. Wooden greatsword. I don't care to collect the wooden weapons, thank you. I don't know if they have any value or not, but they sure don't seem to. Okay, there's a bunch of seekers down there. Damn it, I was gonna see if I could shoot one from ambush and get like the double damage or whatever it does. Okay, that looks like a walled off door. You want to be careful not to walk off the edge. I think I can get back up here by coming up that. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything down at the bottom though of any interest. So this, yeah, I can definitely break it down. blocked off area. Oh, hello. Sealbreaker fragment. What are you? Okay. Cleared them bastards out. And another dead end. Okay. I really need to find more of those black cores. I need 5 of them, and currently I have 2. Alright, we're back in this room then. So I think that's everything that's that way. I think that might just straight up be everything in this dungeon. Because there's nothing over here. And straight ahead went down to the level below, which didn't have anything. Oh wait, yes it did. There's a door down there. I forgot. A whole bunch of Seeker Brood. Okay, those look like standard Seekers. Get off me, you little piece of shit. It's gonna kill me. It drained my health to 1. Okay, well that's not good. We better wait, because I need my health back. I really should make myself an AoE weapon. A nice solid hammer or something. I can use one of those meads. It's not like they're good enough to keep around for anything else. And is that the end of this place? There's a bunch of pickaxes stuck in a wall, and it kind of looks like it's the end of it. Oh wait, there's deposits of that royal jelly stuff. I think I know where some of the... Oh wait, nope, there's this over here. One-star tick. Okay. Recommend ooze bombs. Might be useful. And that's a dead end. Okay. Yeah, like there's newer versions of Stagbreaker. Oh wait, here's another door that I missed. And 2 more cores, which means we're 1 black core off of being able to make that thing we found. Dweger Tankard. Is it good for anything? Minor stamina mead. I'll take that instead of the wood for sure. I need to run around and look through these piles of royal jelly. Got a feeling I'm going to want a bunch of that. Now that I've realized those piles can be harvested. Let's make sure I didn't miss any in any of these other rooms. Yeah, I've got 4 cores. I need 5. That is very annoying to be 1 short like that. Oh well. That's just decoration. That's a dead end. So I thought I saw a flash of... Okay, guess not. Yep. Damn it. Okay. Let's go back to base. None of this stuff is not teleportable. I almost did it again. Then we'll come back and pick up the portal and continue our explorations. Okay. Healing meat can go over there for now. The tankard appears to be a weapon. Which, okay, sure, whatever. The royal jelly is definitely a food. Where should I put it? It can go here. Okay. That fish can go in the fish chest. Alright. Not really a weapon, you can use it to drink meads. Well, they didn't make it particularly obvious how to do that. Okay, that was a waste. Yeah, how about we stick that in our equipment chest and forget that it exists. Not you. Black cores can go in here for now, I guess. Not sure what that seal breaker fragment is either, but whatever it is, it's not immediately important. Okay. Oh yeah, let's mark this dungeon off. Okay. Now, I guess we continue south further. Oh, that's what I noticed when I saw something primordia over here through the ground. It must have been where I had harvested a mage cap. And there's just like one pixel of it showing over here somewhere. Needs cultivated ground would be the needs part of the message I saw. Okay. It might have actually been that one even, but I thought it was farther over toward the edge, so maybe not. That, or I could just be totally wrong about where I thought it was. Alright. It's a lot of mage cap. That rumbly asshole can stay over there. There's something in the mist right behind you. There's a Dweger outpost, looks like, over there. I kind of want to go over there, but at the same time I don't want to go disturb that bastard. Because, yeah, you can see the little hook thing there. So that was the nap I was so viciously attacked by. There wasn't any napping involved. It was just straight up sleeping. I do have fire wine on me right now. That may have been a mistake. Get out of the water, you dumbass. I'm going to die here for sure. Shit. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, maybe not. That's gonna be darn close if I don't, though. No, it was just underneath him. Trying to hit his underside is such an annoying pain in the ass. Also, my stamina. You have a stamina lead. I think it died right there. Yeah, it did. Hell yeah. Alright, so I didn't need to panic place the portal after all. Although, it probably wasn't a bad idea because it is getting late and I should head back to sleep. Clear these sticks out. Okay. Oh, I had a healing mead on me. I forgot I moved it over there. Okay, well, I probably should have used that. Would have made things a little bit less. Okay. Back to the ship portal. Which doesn't actually involve a ship right now, but anyway. We want to continue going this way. Something's attacking over there. There's a 1-star hare. Over there is where I saw that outpost, so let's head over there. Plenty of stamina to swim across. Bunch of soft tissue just laying on the ground. There's one of those component crates. Okay. Trying to bust the component crate and get its contents would be nice, but I still don't know what those things are for, so here, let's just mark this. Okay. Jumping buffs. Some armor and a root. Looks like there's a clearing up here. So I'm not sure if there's not very many dungeons in this place, or if it's just that it's so hard to see where you're going that it's hard to find out. Because in some of these areas you could walk right past something and never see it. Here we got a sword. I really like those brief moments of visibility would last. Okay, here's another outpost full of Dwayne Flagger. This one's got a basement. Interesting. I need to mark it.
Where are you?
Okay. That's kind of cool, because I think that's the first instance I've seen of the game actually having a dugout area underneath something. You know, other than stuff like dungeons and things like that, which don't count. Okay, pair of swords. get damn. Okay, hopefully that didn't draw everything in its brother. Another skull. There's definitely some stuff over that way I don't want to deal with. I need to make more lox pies soon. Okay. Looks like another form of Dwagger outpost. Around the skull. Interesting. Okay, there's a wagon with nothing obvious to pull it. We'll mark that away. Is that another rib cage? It is. Okay. There's tons of skulls over here, apparently. No, that's just a rib cage, no skull. Really? I feel cheated. I didn't miss it somehow, did I? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Here we have some armor. We'll mark that as well. Oh, hello. That's what we're looking for. Pretty sure. No, it doesn't have a basement. It's just an empty tower. Oh, hello, one star seeker. I don't want to fight you. Run away. I do want to mark it on the map, though. Okay. Let's get the hell away from that monstrosity. That's a 2-star hair. Get back here and give me your meat. No, stop escaping. Regen my stamina. Because stamina is a good system that games should definitely have. And it totally isn't a frustrating piece of shit. Sit still for 1 second of your miserable little life. You can't see past into your nose. Okay, fine. I guess we're not getting the 1 star. It's just two, or the 2 star, I mean. It's just too hard to track down. Anyway, unfortunately for us, that ruin did not actually contain what I was looking for, which means we don't have the black forge I wanted to make. I wanted to see what that would unlock me. And I can't see shit over there. I hear little goblin shits over that way. I don't care to bother with them. One of those big floaty assholes over there. Get out of the water, you fool. And water will protect us from fire. Get off of me, you little miserable piece of shit. If I die to a stupid tick because I can't hit it when it's grabbed onto me, I'm going to be extremely annoyed. Okay. Let's not fight any of that, apparently. How about you go fight the big floaty thing making loud noises over there, not me. I don't have the stamina to deal with this. Okay. No, run away, run away, run away. I hate that those stupid frickin' things run away from you all the time. It makes it so hard to deal with them. Damn it. I hate this game's combat. I just hate it. It's not fun. The stamina is obnoxious. Alright, I don't have a portal down there, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I had the ship portal on me. Yeah, okay. It's way down there, which means it's definitely going to be faster to sail down there to recover our stuff. Yeah. It's the best combat of all games? Nope, not even close. Not even a little bit close. Alright, let's take the ship. I need to grab some food before we leave, but not eat it because it's going to take a while to get there. Yeah, it's not like we need it while we're on board the ship. Take 2 jerky, an onion soup, black soup, and a deer stew because it's cheap. And then we'll go grab the ship and go. Just have to manage it better? I don't care. It's not fun. Some people may enjoy, quote, managing it better, end quote. I do not. It's just straight up not a good time. Okay. Let's get on land where I can deal with this a little better. All the weird delays. It doesn't... Like, I'm running a mod that gives me a button that lets me dodge. Because the dodge system is just unfit for purpose. Get away from me. Okay. Ran into the ship and died? Question mark? Because apparently the way you dodge, where you're supposed to dodge, you're supposed to block and then hit the roll button. Or dodge and hit the jump button. But that's insane. If you're in combat trying to time something carefully, that's 2 sequenced button presses to do a reactive action. How about no? So you gotta get a mod for it. Which, okay, sure, such a mod does exist. Several of them. Actually, there's a whole bunch of them. A variety of different flavors, which tells you something. Or at least it should. If a ton of different mods exist that do one individual thing and not, like, bundle that thing together with a bunch of other things. Because most of these mods are specifically to add a dodge button. Most of them don't do anything else. That tells you that there's a perceived lack in the game. And it's been that way since it was released, which at this point is a long time ago now. So apparently fixing the control scheme is not a priority. Or even something they're interested in doing. And that's just one minor complaint. The stamina system is just annoying. It doesn't really add any depth to the game. You're constantly being swarmed by enemies. Not constantly, but you're swarmed by... Usually when you get in combat, either it's you against one or it's you against a bunch. You against one, okay, you can kind of deal with the stamina with backing off and running around a little bit. You can make it work. You against a bunch, often not so much. Particularly because a lot of your weapons don't actually swing through more than one enemy, it seems. Or at least it's hard to hit a group when they're in front of you. Yeah, I don't know. Combat system shit. I don't want to engage in it. And yet we have to make progression. So I guess it's a good thing that I'm kind of, here I'll call it, not interested in progressing too much farther. We built what I wanted to build. At this point, I'm just sticking around because I'm curious what exists. Also, that's fun world generation there. Most of the biomes are pretty blobby, but that one just straight line. Somebody's got a bug in their generation code somewhere, I think. It might not be, but that's the most likely explanation. Also, we don't really have wind right now. We can barely catch the edge of it. I should probably use the motor power, but... Okay, wind swing around. That's good. Sailing's fun. Aside from the building, that's probably the best part of this game. But, like... the running around gathering resources... the sailing, the building. Honestly, even to combat would be fine if it had a dodge button without having to mod it, and if you didn't have to fight stamina more than you fight them. The stamina system is more the enemy than the enemies are, honestly. The enemies are more or less just boring sacks of HP. They have one, maybe two attacks, and you just kind of swat them until they die. Except when you run out of stamina, and then you just arbitrarily have to stand around and wait until you can swat them until they die. Meanwhile, of course, the enemies don't have to deal with anything similar, because why would they? And then, of course, there's the whole thing where some bigger enemies can just hit you straight through your block. Because apparently your shield's not good enough. Like, that's a very, very bad way to implement shields in a video game. Just having a better shield suddenly makes you able to take attacks from enemies that you couldn't take before? Okay, sure, whatever. It should at least be less of a hard line between your shield is not good enough and your shield is good enough. Instead, you just magically go from taking full damage to taking no damage. And if you get staggered, then it's just over. Particularly when encountering a new enemy, you don't really have any idea if you can safely block it or not, or if you have to dodge all of its attacks. See also dodge being obnoxious unless you have a mod. I'd like to cut through here, but I'm not sure if I can. We've stopped at that outpost before, so we're just going to avoid it for now. We're going to sail around it, we're not going to stop there. Okay, we can definitely cut through here. Okay. Unfortunately, despite the wind having swung around in our favor earlier, now we're right back to where we were. Oh, hello. Man, it sure would have been nice to be able to see that. I mean, I saw it on the map, but it looked like there was enough space that we could squeak past. Apparently, there was not. Let's see if we can push the bow out some. That looks good. Okay. We were right on the tip of the island. Let's get clear of all these little islands. Unfortunately, now we gotta turn straight into it. I'm gonna go ahead and use motor power. Because that wind was very unfavorable. Okay, so we are almost there. Means I should probably go ahead. I don't have my bow on me. Okay, we're not stopping for this guy then. We should be able to lose him if we just sail. Now I'm really glad I popped motor. Because they can't quite catch you if you're sailing full speed usually. I would have really liked to have some serpent meat, but I don't have my bow on me because it's on my body. Because apparently keep stuff on death only keeps the stuff you have equipped on death. Which, that's exactly what I wanted when I turned that on, game. I don't know. There's a few things about this game that are just needlessly obnoxious. Overall, it's an amazing game, but of course we're not going to have rested buff when we get there because it took so long to sail here. We definitely want to stop at the plains so we can see where we're going on the way in. There's a bit of black forest here. Alright. Let's not annoy the rocks. Okay, locks are killing great orbs. I'm all for that. That bastard's still over there. We're gonna just leave him well enough alone. Hello, Colo. What is filling up my inventory that I can't take everything? I'd really like that fine wood, a lot more than I would the normal wood. Let's get this damn tick off me. Okay. What can I get rid of to... Those can go. I need that normal wood so I can build a thingy here. Let's just drop it on the ground so the gravestone goes away. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Back to the boat. Apparently some kind of storm going on. That was, I don't know if it's supposed to be lightning strikes or what was going on back there, but whatever it was, I couldn't see it because of all the stupid mist. Okay, so we left the boat over here by this little patch of forest. Whatever. Let's just get back to the boat. All right. Nice, I'll grab those. The boat's in pretty decent shape. Alright, let's sail back to base. Which it looks like the wind has swung around to an angle that's going to make that obnoxious. Okay. Boat's in pretty decent shape, immediately rams into land. Not very hard, it didn't take any even noticeable amount of damage. Once we're farther out to sea, we could turn more that way and we should have the wind going with us. At least a little bit. Storming out here a bit, which is fine, I suppose. Definitely not ideal, but On a long ship like this, we should be fine during any kind of storms. I think I've only managed to capsize a carve once, but it is definitely possible to capsize a carve. Long ship, on the other hand, I don't think I've ever capsized or ever seen or heard of anyone capsizing. So I'm going to assume you probably can. But then again, I'm not exactly going to go ahead and try to capsize it either. Looks like there's an outpost right there. We'll mark it speculatively. So there are quite a lot of Viger outposts around here. But they're not really what I'm needing. Okay, the wind is solidly in our favor for the rest of this trip. Around the tip of that island. Okay. Should be a straight shot from here. So right back up the passageway and back to Port Skeeter. Give me like my stupid stamina. Missed him. How did I miss him again? Just let me shoot the damn thing instead of shooting the side of my boat. There we go, finally. Okay. Should be able to swing the boat sideways. Okay. Boat's a little more damaged, but it's still fine. I'd still take on a fight with a serpent if I had to. Or got the opportunity to. That is 7 more serpent meat, which is 7 more serpent stews. That I will almost assuredly never use, but anyway, that's not the point. Piling up resources is a reward in and of itself. I'm gonna reduce sail a little bit. I don't like how much it's rocking. I get hit by a side wave. I'm not trying to find out if it's possible to capsize one of these things after all. What was that? Got purple lightning or something? Sail down a little farther. Now that we're in the passage here. Waves are smaller. One thing a lot of games with water in them don't do is waves. Which, waves and storms are cool. And having to deal with them is cool. Just sailing around in completely flat water all the time is not nearly as interesting as... Damn it. It swung around when Drin's directly in front of us now. We got to row up to like here somewhere before we can turn. That's really not good. Oh well. Oh well. We could turn a little bit here, but I'm not sure if we'd be able to turn far enough to actually get a good wind. Yeah, let's try it. If we cut it real close, we can maybe sail. In worst case, we'll just have to row a little farther to catch the wind again. Yeah, we're not quite far enough out. Gotta get a little farther away. Oh. Okay, that should be good. Alright, assuming nothing else goes wrong, or the wind doesn't move again, we should be able to sail straight to port. Yep, straight to port, straight into port. We've got over half health in the boat, so we're good there. We'll repair it, of course, as soon as we dock up, but... pull the sails in a little bit so I can see where we're going. Damn Skeeter. Could you go away, please? It's beating the shit out of my boat. There we go. Alright. Do I have anything aboard the boat except the portal? No, just the portal. A little bit of extra materials, but that's fine. Alright, let's dump all of our inventory crap. Go repair all of our gear. Go. All fixed up. Let's go make some more onion soup. And we also need to make lox pie. Uncooked meat platter. Hare meat, lox meat, seeker meat. Mist Hare Supreme, which I've already noted. We might as well make one of each of these so I know what they're like what their stats are. Unfortunately, that's the last of my hare meat. Let's go ahead and make some lox pies. Hopefully we get one extra, because that'll give us 6, and then we'll have 2 oven modes. Nope. I'll have to make one more separately. Don't have any wood. I should run around and refuel all the fires. Okay. Now, good old cheap onion soup. Although I don't necessarily know about the good part. Onion soup, depends on how you make it. If it's like an onion broth, sure. But something with giant rings of onion in it, like what they show in the picture there, probably not edible. Alright, we did get a new mead. Major healing. It takes 4 blood clots, 10 honey, 5 royal jelly. That's not too bad then. Okay. Alright. We got some more lox meat pies. We have 2 more in there, plus some other miscellaneous stuff. There's another case where it's like, okay, you make me wait 30 seconds to cook 4 things. I guess I'm supposed to build a big row of ovens and run along them and maintain them all that way. That doesn't sound very much fun, but anyway. We got an extra meat platter. Okay, it's 80 health. That's pretty good. And this is 85 health, which is even more. Healing 5 a tick. Okay, so those are both 5 per tick healing foods. Okay, those are definitely the new major combat foods. What do those take to make again? The meat platter requires lox meat, which you have tons of, seeker meat, which you have tons of, and hare meat, which we don't have much of at all. I think we need to kill every rabbit we see from now on. And this is just hare meat, Jotun puffs, and carrots. So neither of those is terribly expensive. Outside of the hare meat. Meat platter only uses one of them. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. That's not that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and make a couple bread doughs. Because bread is a very good stamina food. I don't know if it's still our best stamina food or not. I don't think it is. Uncooked stuffed mushroom. Blood clot. I should make one of these too. Okay, the blood clots definitely are a food item I should bring back down here then. We've got 30 seconds left on that. We have plenty of time to eat the blood clots. Bring them back down. You can eat onions raw. Can and should are two very, very different things. Anyone who eats onions raw, I would have to question their sanity. Okay, they do take quite a while to run. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and make the mushroom. Have I made fish wraps yet? Oh wait, they were in here so I could actually see their stats, that's why. For some weird reason the the oven foods, you can't see their stats before you cook them. Which I would prefer if they let you see those things, but anyway. Yeah, the only kind of onion that is acceptable to eat raw would be like a green onion. Potatoes raw is another just no. Why would you do that? I mean, you can, but why? They don't taste good. At all. Okay, stuffed mushroom, what are you? Oh, Eider. Okay. Health, stamina. Yeah, let's put this away. I'm not sure what I would ever use that for, honestly. The Eider has something to do with the magic system, but we haven't really encountered anything to do with that yet, I don't think. Let's go up to the... scan through here and see if there's anything new that I missed. I didn't see any new unlock messages, but okay. Yeah, I don't think I got anything new. Okay. Raw potatoes are not poisonous. Potato leaves are poisonous. You definitely don't want to eat those. But the actual tubers are fine. They are a nightshade relative. Which is why for a long time people did think that potatoes were poisonous. Same with tomatoes, which outside of sauces, I do tend to agree with them on that. Get your little wisp ass back down here so I can grab you. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, that's my wisp light. I'm an idiot. Okay. Wait. Give me some more wood. So I can go... Actually, I'm not sure how much I need. More than that, probably. Let's take the stack. And we'll go light that up. Anyone who eats raw tomatoes probably has something wrong with them too. And then like cooked big hunks of tomato, that's just... If you're gonna eat tomato, you gotta make it's gotta be made into a sauce. It's like eggs. If you're gonna eat eggs, they need to be used and make some kind of baked good. Basically, they're acceptable at a low enough dilution. Stuff like ketchup's not very acceptable though. It's not going to kill you, but it's just not very good. But that's not because of the tomatoes actually, that's because, like, why in the hell would I want to eat some kind of sauce that's got, tastes like it's 90% sugar? Oh wait, I have stuff over here that I haven't collected. We should probably do that. Alright, let's go put these thread away. Let's remove the extra materials from the ship's inventory. We have one too many fine wood and 4 too many standard wood. Sort that out a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this base is so cool. I'm extremely happy with it. I'd be even more happier if I had finally gotten around to building the outer wall, but at this point I don't think I'm going to build an outer wall because it would be a tremendous amount of work, take a huge amount of stone, and it wouldn't actually make the base that much cooler. And also, while I know exactly how I would handle the upper area of the wall, things have changed enough down at the lower area that I'm not sure how I'd even start. Because initially I was imagining that the future eventual wall would run like through here somewhere and then turn and go that way, come through about right here somewhere and go over to that rock somewhere. But then we ended up building all of this animal stuff down here. So unless I wanted to leave them outside of the wall and have some kind of gatehouse right here, which I would not want to do because half the reason to build the wall in the first place is to protect the damn animals. Yeah. Also, we never did get pigs for this enclosure. Oh well. Trying to get pigs here would be, without mods at least, would be very, very annoying. I don't think they spawn in the Black Forest, or at least I didn't see any there. I think any instances of pigs in Black Forest that I ran into before were from nearby meadows. They just wandered over there. I'm really happy with how the farms turned out. They look cool. Which is, after all, if I didn't care about it, like if I just wanted farms to be functional, I'd have a couple of random ass patches somewhere and fill them in. One thing I don't like is how you can't plant underneath that, despite it being way up there. They should have a little bit more flexibility to their planting rules. So now this little stretch of patch is useless. And I should probably just put another row of stone blocks in or something. I could use this down here for portals or something, maybe. We didn't quite use up all of our chests down here. Although it wasn't for lack of trying. I probably should move cooked meat to a different chest, or move fish to a different chest and put cooked meat above the normal meat. Damn it. I did not want to pick that onion. Actually, let's grab a couple onions. Because I noticed some gaps. Like there. And there. I think that was it. There are a couple bits here that I don't want. That one and that one are too close to the edge. Same with that one and that one. Okay. Tiny little tweaks to the onion field that don't matter to anyone at all. Including, honestly, me. Except I just happen to be in the area and I might as well. Yeah, the carrot field's a little sad. Knowing what I know about that stupid balcony, I probably would have just not put a field here at all and left it all grass. And then done the carrots somewhere else. But at this point, not sure where I'd put them. Now, I'd like at least 2, maybe 3 more beehives here, but I don't want to go hunting for bees either. The port here turned out amazingly. I absolutely love the way this looks. Like, it's not terribly complicated or anything, but I love the way that wall's got the pillars and stuff. It's managed to look not... It's not too eye-catching, but it's not a flat blank wall that looks like, well, a flat blank wall. If it was just a giant blank wall, it'd look super flat and boring and ugly. The way it is with those with recesses along it, it makes it, provides just enough texture that it ends up being less eye-catching than if it didn't have them, I think. Then, of course, there's the tower that never got used for anything. Except a portal to the egg booth, apparently. I might end up putting the Black Forge or something in here, but that would assume that I went out and actually got cores. The Circling Farm with its double-ended portal system is pretty cool. I did really like that. We built this giant smelting operation up here and hardly ever used it. I guess the actual proper place to put the Black Forge would be in here somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Maybe we'd move that anvil and put it there instead. That might be an idea. That or remove this artisan table somewhere. Move the artisan table and stone cutter, because they're relatively movable. That'd probably be the best. We could put both of those lesser used pieces out here. Did I ever actually make any of these missiles? I think I did. No. One on lock, okay. Not sure what those are for. They don't seem to be made for anything. Oops. Guess we'll just stick it in there for now, and maybe someday I'll figure out what it's for. And then again, maybe not. And of course there's the old base. It's little fields. I don't really like the way the interior turned out necessarily. It's a bit too cramped for what all stuffed in it. But it does have a nice rustic feel to it that I approve of. I should probably take that shield and put it on the armor stand in the other building. Together with the silver sword, which faced I'm not going to use again. I do really like this way the smithy extension here turned out. I probably should have sunk the anvil into the ground a little bit like I did at the other building, because like, how am I supposed to use it? Hammer on it with my chin? Whoever built that building piece wasn't thinking clearly. The kitchen was pretty cool. I do have enough chain now. I should re-add the roasting thing across the back. We never did get a 2-star boar, but we did get the 1-star boars. And then of course the boathouse. I'm quite proud of this boathouse. I mean, it's really simple. There's not really a whole lot going on here. But it looks nice. What details it does have are cool. Like, I like that back wall, the way it ties everything together nicely. The way the rafters look, it's cool. The ridge pole. None of it's complicated. Little rub rails here around the edges. And then, of course, Port Wadenaro, which was in many ways the prototype for the new base. I could probably bring this grass in just a little bit closer along this edge. Yeah. Or just a simple little notch to park boats in along the edge of the river. Reasonably cool. What did I leave in this chest? Stuff to make a stone cutter. Looks like we got all the major workbenches here for basic tool repairs. Of course, nowadays, since none of these have upgrades, you probably can't use them to repair much except basic stuff. I do like thematically how I left the portal. How I put the portal from the boathouse to the port there. Here's how we hid workbenches back before I figured out how to embed them into the ground, or remember that you could embed them into the ground. That and where is it even? Clearly I hid them better. Okay, here we go. Under these grass roof pieces. It got surprising hard to see when you're just a little ways away from it, unless you know it's there and are looking for it. Similarly, there's one over there that's a little easier to see. I thought I had one over here somewhere too, but I don't remember for sure. Little smelting area, the one that actually made most of our metals. This actually worked really well, looked cool. Little fence above it. Helped keep the stuff from beating the shit out of it. Which sort of worked. And of course the portal enclosure. I think this goes out to the old swamp house. Yeah. That way to Bone Mass. This way to where you park the ship. That swamp house worked really well. Merchant. Portal directly to Bone Mass. Portal to a little base over by the Elder. And of course spawn. What's this? Motor? What's even up there anymore? Oh yeah, this is the one that was underneath Modor's altar. And we had all these pillars we could use as cover. Which actually, this worked really well. I totally did not need this many this many pillars. But it actually worked out really well to have this many. Because like once or twice, you end up getting stuck on some of them. And we're going to die. Okay, we die of fall damage instead. Well, that's great. At least it won't be hard to recover our body. Apparently our food had run out. Yeah, I do like how this base used local portals. If I didn't have the mod to make portals faster, there's no way I'd be able to have built that base and have it be reasonably fun to use. It's like that base is just too large for running around in it. I mean, you can run around in it, obviously. But if I had to run up those stupid stairs every single time I wanted to get to the bedroom, I would definitely have not built the bedroom up on top of that pillar, which would have made it at least 100 times less cool. And even the portal that takes you from the kitchen to the smithy, like, you can just run over there, sure, but that's a lot faster. And there's one thing that a survival mode base in any kind of survival crafting game like this should have. It's lack of friction. And the view up here is pretty cool too. Let's go down to the balcony. I think the views won't be quite as high, but will be slightly better from there. Unfortunately, the balcony is not roofed, so it does deteriorate. Hard to remember what this place even looked like before we got here. Just so used to thinking of the island as being shaped like that instead of actually coming out all the way over to there. Like that whole bay was once a hill. The actual the port here did come, there was water back to almost to there, but it was just a narrow little stream that ran in here. All of that was all dug out. Big old hill coming down, completely gone now. Yeah. It's definitely the biggest project I've done in this game, I think. Like, I built some pretty big stuff on the old Armco server. But also, one thing I did a lot back then is I'd load into my single player game and then I would give item myself a full inventory of stone or wood or whatever I needed, and then I would go back to building. Pop back over to the multiplayer server and dump it all in chests. And I'm not sure who thought it was a good idea to let you share characters between worlds, but that's, well, kind of a cool feature. Also can definitely lead to you importing resources, shall we say, or bringing endgame gear into an early game server. Which, yeah, why? Why would you let people do that? I'm pretty sure there are plenty of mods that enforce fresh characters on servers, but not really sure how such a thing would work. Anyway. Let's go put that shield on the armor stand upstairs in the castle here with the wolf armor. Together with the silver sword. So we got a full set of silver armor on that guy. Bunch of treasure. We never did do any of the little side quests for the clothing lady. That's fine, I guess. Anyway, it is 10:57. So I think we're going to call it here. And I think we're done with Valheim. I didn't quite see everything I wanted to see in the Mistlands, but also I just don't really feel like continuing. So tomorrow I think we're going to play some Timberborn. Hopefully we'll get started a lot earlier, but we'll see. Monday, of course, will be good old Crab Champions. And then Tuesday and Wednesday... Oh, there's a bunch of options. Subnautica 2 just released into early access. I don't think I want to play that until it hits 1.0. So we're going to hold off on that. Although I do want to play more Subnautica, and I don't want to play Subnautica 1 right now. Yeah. There's a couple of good options. I bought Windrose. We haven't played that yet. I bought Opus Magnum. We haven't played that yet. Although that's definitely not a new game. It did get a new DLC recently, which is why I ended up deciding I should probably just go ahead and buy it already. Sniper Elite 5. I want to play that sometime. And we have Terraria, which I'd like to play again at some time. Also, has there been a patch to Aloft recently? I don't think so. No. The last patch was in like February sometime. Okay. We'll probably wait a couple more patches on that before we play that again. How about survival building gamed out right now? I do want to play through Jagged Alliance 3 again. But that's probably better left for a little while as well. Maybe we'll do Opus Magnum. That seems like it might be a good midweek game for a few weeks. Yeah. Anyway. And then Thursday, of course, will be more Zoo Tycoon 1. And Friday will be EDF. And then next Saturday and Sunday will be more Timberborn, I think. Yeah. That seems like a sound plan. Anyway, for tonight, it looks like nobody on the all file list is doing anything. Bunch of boring bastards. Okay. Well, hopefully, I see you all back here tomorrow for Beaver Shenaniganry. And I will see you all later. Good night and goodbye.